Good morning, happy Saturday. It is a very sunny day in the UK. It's October 26th. Yeah, October 26th, so very lucky to have a really warm sunny day. Now Cam's mum and I have discovered a new car boot sale which isn't too close to us. It's in Minehead, but we've never been before, and it's the last day it's on of the season, so we had to go and have a little look because we just want to get some bargains. I'm really into like selling stuff on Vinted at the moment, so want to stock up my virtual shop and see what bargains there are. Obviously if there's some cute bits I'd keep, then obviously this bookshelf, you can tell I've been to loads of car boot sales because look how full it is. Also decorated for Halloween, but these weren't from a car boot. I had to buy these brand new because they're just trending at the moment. But look at my, and that's not even all of it, so I shouldn't be, oh, just knocking the fire stuff over, I shouldn't be buying any more books. But I mean, it wouldn't hurt, would it? I've got my little Halloween feature. I bought this from Waitrose. It's so bloody cute and it lights up as well. Love it. And then it goes really nicely with like our relaxed shelf setting. Oh, this gives me so much joy, this little section of our room. Having a little look, seeing if we can get some bargains to resell, to keep. I shouldn't get any more books, but I know I probably will. Any like, Cam's is really into like his hunter gathering stuff. Last time I went to a car boot sale that wasn't my local one, I found a bow, as in like a bow and arrow bow, because I've done archery all my life, but I've kind of stopped doing it. But now we're back at mum's, oh, we can do it. So I loved that. So this is one that's gonna be, or from reputation, basically mum got recommended this by someone and they said it's got loads of like fishing stuff, it's got like, I don't know, just countryside sports stuff, which Cam's is really into at the moment. So we're gonna have a little look to see if there's anything like that, see if there's any barber, any like forks, I don't know, just go and have a little look. And I thought I'd bring you along with me because it's a beautiful day, it's a new car boot sale, and I just want to explore and bring you with me because it's fun going to see a new car boot because you get used to the same ones and then end up seeing the same people. So it's nice to have a refresh, especially as it's the last of the season and probably not going to be doing car boots for a long time, so we've got to get in quick. It's just such a beautiful day, so oh, excited, come along with. I also picked up this cushion, just throwing it around. I also picked up this cushion from Asda the other day. It is so cottagecore, I actually can't cope. It was only £10, which I think's pretty good for a cushion, especially brand new, and it's like a teddy bear fabric. Oh, I love it so much. I'm just such a little like cottagecore vibe right now. Not that you can really see, but this is my car boot sale get up. I've got a fleece from Mountain Warehouse, and then I've got a little bum bag because usually I go to car boot sales with a rucksack and it's a right faff, like swinging my rucksack round, grabbing my purse and getting my pennies out. So I've got my bum bag. The last time I wore this was at a festival, my first ever festival in 2018, the first and only ever festival I've been to. So I haven't worn this in literal years, and it's a sparkly little, it's a bit OTT, but it's the only one I've got, and it's going to be so much easier than just swinging my bag around. And I've got jeans, which is just standard. I don't want to wear anything too crazy. And then I've got sunnies on because it's genuinely that sunny, and I'm also probably going to put a gilet on because it's a little bit chilly. And I picked up a Barber gilet from Froome a couple of weeks ago for £15, and I literally wear it pretty much every day because it's so comfy and it's Barber. £15, I was so chuffed. Let me get it, one sec. Not sure whether this is too many colours going on, but this is it. You can't really see because mum's beautiful plant is in the way. There we go, is that a little bit better? Yeah, I can wear this and probably zip it up so that I don't look too extra with this on. It's just so comfy and cosy, and it's got like the traditional Barber, like the Barber fabric there, and then it's got Barber written somewhere on the pocket, I think. Yeah, Barber. So it's my Barber gilet, and it's just super cozy and I love it, and I just feel like a queen when I walk around in it. I don't know why. I don't think I've had a gilet before. I think maybe one when I was like 13, but I haven't worn a gilet in so long, so I feel very posh. I mean, as a kid I used to call these arm chillers because I couldn't grasp the concept of having a coat without sleeves. I just thought it was the most ridiculous thing. So I used to call them arm chillers, and mum calls them body warmers, but I think their actual name is gilet, but I feel a bit too posh when I say that. gilet, baba gilet. So anyway, is what it is, gonna wear it. So we will see you, I think, we'll see you at the car boot sale. I also want to talk about, actually, so now that we've moved to a farm renovation, there's just like lots of different floorboards and floors and stuff. So, and downstairs it's got like a, I don't know if you can see, there's that, but there's also like, it's not slate, it's flagstones, and they're just quite grimy. Not for any reason that we don't clean, but they're just like not nice to walk on. So I've got inside shoes, and I've been going, like, walking around, just casually, my Ninja Warrior socks there. I've been walking around in these, which I got from Aldi for £3. I love them. They're my little teddy sliders, and I feel really silly when I walk around. But I was in Lidl's the other day, and they have Birkenstock dupes. Now, I just feel so cute in these. These were £4.99, and they are like the cutest. I feel like a little hobbit. I just love it. So yeah, they are my inside shoes, and I thought I would just show you. I'm absolutely loving the bags at the moment. So those go in there. I'm going to put these on to go downstairs. And we've got a casual little draft excluder there because the door is about that far away from the floor. Love it. Countryside farmhouse living. It's just how it is. But yeah, I'm going to get ready, get all my cash in my pouch. I've got, I think, about £100 to spend, and I'm probably going to try, oh, that's really bad, isn't it? I'm probably going to try and spend it all. No, try not to spend it all. I feel like recently I've been getting more and more stuff to resell, and I've found that the more I invest, the more I get in return. So I've pulled out, usually I get about £50 out at a car boot, but I've just gone straight in with £100. So it might have been a bit silly because I'm going to Bali next month, so I should be saving the pennies, but in my head I'm like, but it's an investment, and if I was to start a business with £100, that's not a lot of money at all. So we're gonna give it a go, see what we can get for £100. I bet you it might be rubbish, it might not have a lot, but I feel like I'm gonna come back with hordes of stuff. So yeah, excited, and we shall see. The reseller journey is, it's full swing. I'm absolutely loving it. I started off with just like, I don't think I've talked about it a lot on my YouTube actually, but because I didn't know what the stigma around it was, but in my head I've always wanted to set up a boutique. I've always wanted a clothing shop. Now I want it to be accessible to a lot of people, and I don't want, you know, I don't want to have crazy high prices, but I want good quality stuff. Now I could have easily gone to like a Chinese manufacturer and set up a shop that's affordable for people, but the stuff's rubbish, and I could have sourced new stuff. So instead of doing that, I am supporting, so either going to charity shops or car boot sales, and I'm supporting people because people at the car boot sales want that extra bit of cash. You know, they set the price. I don't tend to haggle. I always go with the price they ask because I don't want to take the piss. I know I'm getting a good deal, and if they're happy with that, I'll pay it. Charity shops, instead of putting my money and my, like, starting my business with a kind of foreign or even the UK, but like a big bulk company that does like wholesale, I'm donating to charity and getting my stock from charity. And then I'm also defeating the fast fashion situation because I'm stopping clothes going into landfill or people just throwing them away. So I feel like it's a good thing having a business that's a bit more sustainable than just getting it all new. I've always wanted to do that, and maybe one day I'll have the budget to then, you know, design some pieces that are affordable, well made and stylish or whatever. But at the moment my budget is 50p at car boot sale. I've started on many different platforms. There's a little bit of stigma around doing it on Vinted because it's not allowed, but Vinted Pro is now out. I'm a bit umming and ahhing about Vinted Pro because apparently they put your national insurance number like live and for everyone to see, which is very wrong. So there's been a load of hiccups, so I haven't done that yet. I also don't have a high enough level of sales. I probably do like 3 or 4 or even 5 sales a week, so I don't think I'm at a level enough to make it a proper business. At the moment I'm mainly just buying stuff in the hope that I'll like it, I'll wear it, and if I don't like it I then sell it on. But it's still kind of affordable prices, it's nothing too crazy. So that's where I'm at with my reseller journey. I just love shopping, so it's like a really fun way to have a business but also fuel my shopping passion without feeling bad. I don't know. Anyway, I hadn't really spoken much about it on YouTube before because I don't want to like break Vinted's rules or stuff, but there's so many people that talk about it on TikTok and that are just doing it anyway. I thought I'd join in. So yeah, that is why I like to go to car boot sales. I also like buying stuff for me, and I can get away with it because I don't have to break the bank. So without further ado, I'll see you at the car boot. Made it. we've got here a bit early, so we're waiting. It opens at 2 and I think we've got like 20 minutes to wait. But we also drove past a Jumble sale, which I've never been to, but I've heard good things about. So we're gonna have a whiz around here and potentially go to the Jumble sale. But look at the weather. It's not a huge one, but there's still enough. I think it's gonna be more vintagey bits and bobs. I don't know if there's gonna be a lot of clothes. So we'll see. Let's see what we can find. Oh my goodness, so we've just stopped off at a Jumble sale which was on the way to the car boot, just on the off chance, and we've ended up with a full car. That was so much better than the actual car boot. I will show you what I got when we get home. Okay, this is the haul. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a bit bags full of stuff, and oh my goodness, I've probably spent about £70, which is just incredible. I mean, I've got super dry coats for 50p, Miss Selfridge coats for £1. This is just incredible. So I'm going to pick out a few bits that I'm going to keep, because I will keep a few, and then yeah, sort everything out to list and sell. But it's been a really good haul. That Jumble sale was so good. I've sat myself down outside because it's such good weather, though it's very bright, so I might need to get my sunnies. Right, that's a bit better. I thought I'd show you a few things that I got. I'm not going to show you everything because there's so much here, we'll be here for hours and you'll probably get really bored. But so we went to the car boot sale and I didn't get the best vibe. I think it was it'll probably be a good one to sell at because people were asking quite a lot of money for things that I wouldn't have said were worth it. So I didn't get a huge amount, but then as we were driving past, we on the off chance came across a Jumble sale. I didn't really film anything there because it was very small. It was like a really small village hall with quite a few little old people there and this huge big table of clothes, and they were 50p each, and oh my goodness, did I go ham on the Jumble sale. And there was this lady that kind of asked me and said, oh, do you resell? And I said, yeah, I do, kind of, it's my passion, it's like cool. And she was so thrilled by it and she was like, oh amazing, and she was digging it through it for me as well, having a look and going, what about this is fat face, and I was like, yeah sure. And she brought over like a super dry coat for 50p. That's just insane. So she was great, shout out to her. So I thought I'd show you a few of the highlights. So this is the super dry jacket. It's a yellow kind of cargo style jacket, and yeah, super dry, large. I think it's a men's. It's got like a detachable hood. 50p, you just can't go wrong. And then things like, I think there's an O Poly here, an O Poly dress. Absolutely incredible. O Poly sells really well. It's a bit twisty. I don't really understand how that works. Huh, cute. There we go. Twisted. But that was also 50p. Everything was literally just 50p each. There were a couple of coats on the rack. There's this Miss Selfridge coat. I think it was £3, but I think it depends who you ask at the time. So the lady that I asked said £3, so I paid, I think I gave her £10 for several bits. The other lady that kept coming over kept giving me everything for 50p. So it was just a mixed combination, but we got this wax jacket for £3, but I think it works out to be a lot cheaper when you add it all up together. Like H&M trousers, so pretty. We've got Urban Outfitter vests. How cute is that? A lot of this I will sell on, but there are a few items that I will keep as well. A leather bag for 50p. Now I've never resold bags, so I'm not sure how well they do, but I think like a proper leather vintagey type bag does well. For 50p I was willing to give it a go. Just an absolute mixed bag of things. There were some like brands, some non-brands. I got really excited and just basically picked up everything. I think this is Fat Face. Some of it is summery, so probably won't sell at the moment, but you know, Fat Face usually does quite well. We've got brand new Next, like trousers. These were originally £24. And they were 50p. I can't believe. I just like, poor Cams, he was like, oh, I'll carry a few bits for you. And he put a few on his arms. And he was like, this is enough now, isn't it? And I was like, honey, no, it's not enough. So he went back to the car with the bag. And I was like, it's fine, you wait in the car because shopping is not his thing. And I was there for ages, poor chap. Coat, oh my goodness, this is insane. This is from Poja Trish Chang. I've never heard of that brand before, but look at it inside. It's beautiful and it's such a lovely shape. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show it like in this view angle, and that was 50p. She came over, she's like, what about this one? I'll do it for 50p, which is great. And I think it basically, with Jumble sales, I've not been to one before, but I think this one, a load of people donated their clothes, and then they were just selling it off to raise money for charity, and anything they had at the end, they would just put to the charity shops or donate. So any money for them was like a donation. So considering it was all donated, I didn't feel too bad just having it all for so cheap. Also a great cause. So what a way to stock your business, by donating to charity, stopping fast fashion. Love it. We got this cute vintage, well, I say vintage, it's like old style Next, which is really great. I think that will sell quite well. Next seems to do really well. We've got monsoon linen trousers. Monsoon linen trousers for 50p. Literally insane. We've got a bit of fat face men's here. Fat face men's, I would have suggested Cam's try it on, but that's definitely not his style, so I will try and sell it. We've got more monsoon here. This was one of the late ones that the lady was like, what about this? It's monsoon. And I think she'd, by this point, this is before she'd asked if I was a reseller, and I think she'd figured it out. But she was super lovely. Like, you don't know whether people are going to be a bit meh about you reselling. Some people don't like the idea, but I think if you explain yourself and say, look, it's instead of buying stuff new and I'm just kind of like donating to charity by stocking up my business, then it kind of makes more sense. We've got more vintage Next here, so this is like old style Next. Thought that could be quite cute. I'm just really excited to try some of this on. So we've got here like a wool lovers jumper. I think this has been a little bit shrunk in the wash. I don't know if I'd wear this, I think it'd be quite itchy, but just such a beautiful item. I could easily, I reckon, get about £10 for that. It's proper wool, cost me 50p, win. Absolutely love it. I think it's just such a mix of stuff. I think this one I bought for myself actually. This is, I want to say M&S. You can start to recognise labels. Yeah, old school style Marks and Spencer's, because it says St Michael Marks and Spencer's. But this is just like a, do you know what? I actually think this might be an undergarment. It's me trying to wear it. It's very see-through, so I think this might actually be an undergarment. Which might be a good idea. If I've ever got a dress or a skirt that's a little bit see-through, I could wear this underneath. Might be a good shout. I don't know, I might messed up with that one, but for 50p, it doesn't matter, does it? And then I've got a skirt like this. I don't know where this one's from. Oh, papaya, so nothing crazy, but I just really liked the colours of that one, and I feel like could sell quite well. I picked up this one because I really liked the boho vibe of it, but I have no idea where it's from. Ah, boo-hoo, not too bad. I do tend to stay away from things, I think, online, Pretty Little Thing, Boohoo, Shein, they don't tend to sell for very well, and obviously they're quite fast fashion-y. I originally thought Opoly was like that, but I've realised that Opoly is worth a lot more and it sells quite well and it's really good quality. So I keep an eye for Opoly. Some more monsoon, oh no, Fat Face. Really cute linen-y white top. And I've still got a massive pile here. I picked up this jumper because I thought it could be quite interesting. It's plain on the front, but on the back it says, my shadow has 4 legs and a tail, and it's like a doggy lovers thing, which I think coming up to Christmas would be quite cute for presents. Don't know, we'll give it a go. I'll probably leave this video here because we're all home now and I'm just ready probably for a big glass of wine because I'm actually quite tired. The sun is out and I'm feeling really sleepy. So I hope you enjoyed this very sporadic, again, vlog as usual. Didn't film as much there as I wanted to because it was just so busy and chaotic that I didn't want to whip out a camera. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more, hit the subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.